Super Shredder. Quite a lot of people have requested I make a video on this, so I thought might as well do that. Now what exactly is it? It's a cluster hybrid shotgun sniper that fires tight groupings of pellets that deal heavy damage. It has a large magazine size and fair accuracy at long range. Now this is one of the first weapons I actually perked up to 130 all legendary rolls. It was actually my main weapon for a few months when I started this game. I really liked it, but I haven't used it in at least 6 or 7 months. I just haven't used it at all. So I've actually changed the element that I originally had to water. I have added a crit rating and a crit damage, and we have damage to slow and snare targets. This is 130. I do think I should have changed my durability to something like reload speed. I think that would have been a lot better than what I've got here. But this is what we have, and we're going to get this into a mission. But first I'm going to show you my hero build. In my commander slot, I am using Sure Shot Plus to increase our sniper critical damage by 225%. We have in Preemptive Strike as our team perk to increase damage against full health enemies. Icy Shot to basically add water affliction to enemies when we crit on them, and if it's still alive, that is, so a smasher. Locked and reloaded, every time we reload we're increasing our weapon damage by 15%, and the rest aren't really relevant, but explosive rounds, we have survivalist, and we have fight or flight. So this is our build we're going to be using. I don't have Redline Ramirez, so I can't actually increase sniper damage by 17%, but if I did have her, I would put her on. Actually in the mission now, power level 108 I believe the enemies are. They are. Wish I had this nature now, we could easily get double damage on him. This is the first time I've actually used this weapon in a very long time. Now hopefully we can get a few crits off, and that could be really cool. Let's firstly try it on this guy. Wow, that is so much better than I remember it, but you definitely need to crit. Yeah, we're definitely right. Let's get a smasher. Let's get a smasher. We'll reload. Yeah, I really would prefer a reload speed rather than a durability on this. A war cry as well. I'm not sure if that was a crit. Yeah, it was a crit. So if we could basically 2 crits hit a smasher there, and it would eliminate them. We hit him 3 times. The second crit didn't really seem to do, I mean not the second crit, the second shot didn't seem to do too much. It didn't crit, but oof, it's good. Now this weapon, I used to run it as a shotgun because it is a hybrid, but it's good for waves like that. You can get multiple enemies in a single shot. I say that as I don't manage to do that, but you can actually get multiple enemies in just single shots, which is really useful. I'm not even sure if I'd still use this, even though I have completely changed the roles on it. I think I'll have to have a reload speed on it if I really like it. This reload speed is just a bit too slow for me and my liking. I like that it's pellet based. I prefer that with most weapons. Well, most shotguns. This is like the only hybrid shotgun, but I do prefer that. Just, it makes it so you can reload, shoot, kind of like the, what's it called, the helium shotgun. I really like you can just reload, shoot so quickly. It's quite enjoyable. I need to hopefully find a fire smasher. That is where you can get the best gameplay on with this, and I'd like to see that affliction on it. I didn't really catch the affliction on the smasher before. Right, there is a blaster here. I'm gonna reload. I absolutely bottle my shot. Wow. Okay, you can actually one-hit blasters with this, which is quite good. You can. There we go. There's the little spread and stuff. You can one-hit blasters with quite a lot of weapons. It's really good. Now, again, I need to find something where I can crit. We'll see that affliction really work on, which is that 21 base affliction with our hero we've got. I feel like I really should have made this something like obsidian. It would have been a lot better obsidian. Really would have. Just that increased fire rate made this so much better than what it is currently. But I am enjoying it so far. There's barely any enemies in this mission, I've noticed. Like, I keep going round the map and there's so few enemies. Here we go. Let's do this encampment. Module down there. I'll get it right after this encampment. Headshot damage is quite good. Do we get any blasters at all? Not really. But look, the fire rate is 0.9. Let's just call it 1 second. 1 shot a second, really. It's that reload speed. It's not too bad, I guess, if you're gonna just shoot, reload. But again, it's not exactly the best. I would prefer it to be a lot quicker than that. Now, I just want to test the range on this. Let me just try and see if I can hit this guy over here. No crit. No crit. I don't know which is the crit. We're not getting affliction at any of these. There's the affliction. You see it. Okay, now it is technically a sniper, but it doesn't really has too much fall off damage, I believe. So I don't think it's great for those long range shots. You're definitely better off using a normal sniper. This, I think, is just, well, I've always used it as a shotgun rather than a sniper. I mean, yes, you can get those long range hits. Like, I'm never going to do a shotgun shot that far, but again, that is quite good. Just, it's basically a long range shotgun is what I'm trying to say. Come on, let me one hit him. We're not critting enough. It's only 43% crit chance. Let's see how we can do against these nature enemies, because we're losing most of our damage on these guys. Oh, not great at all. We didn't even crit, but you need to crit. You need to be critting. Come on. Are we going to crit or what? There we go. There's a crit. That's an explosion. Did we get any affliction on that? I think we did. Right, we can't actually one-shot the husks with the completely wrong element, which is pretty much fine. The fire rate is just, it's really slow for me. It's not something I'd use most of the time. I like the things with a fast fire rate with really good damage. This only has one of those. It's got good damage, but just the fire rate is too slow. But I feel like I'll be risking it even more if I change this to an obsidian. You get a bit more fire rate, but you get a lot less damage. Who knows? Get the one more module down here. We'll go and get that. I really hope it is a firestorm as well. I really love it. If it was a firestorm. Hopefully get some fire smashes. See how effective this weapon can be on them. It's also, I normally would build snipers for headshot damage, but I don't know. I was thinking, I actually thought this was a crit, not crit build. What do you call it? 10% crit chance, and I thought slow fire rate, 10% crit chance. It's not worth it, but it did have a 15% base crit chance, so I thought I might as well make it fully crit build. Now, I really had it just the damage build. I thought that'd be most effective. A headshot build with this, because it's pellet based, it's just you're not going to be hitting every single pellet on a headshot. So I think a headshot build for this weapon would be completely useless because too many pellets are being missed. Too much potential damage is being missed. But you can actually shoot through those, which is quite nice. The gap on the right, Huskies. Come on. Try and go over the top. There we go. He's gone. Right, that's enough now. This is going to start soon, and I really, really hope it's going to be a firestorm or water storm at worst. Just started. Okay, we're actually getting a water storm. I'm not too sure on the percentage damage we'll be losing with the water storm, but still, we'll be doing a lot of damage. Oh, like that's what I mean with pellet-based weapons. Just ugh. Kind of have to kind of quick scope with these Super Shredder if you want to be hitting all your shots properly. Again, that fire rate doesn't seem too slow, but I don't know. That's good though, the spread like that, where you can hit multiple enemies just a single shot. I do like that. It basically is a long-range shotgun. That is exactly what it is, a long-range. Kind of want to compare the damage. 83, what about this? 95. It kind of is a long-range shotgun. That's the only shotgun I've got on me at the moment. Kind of just is a long-range shotgun. There we go. You can one-hit flingers as well. Which is quite lovely. Just want a smasher, but a water smasher won't be good enough. We need that fire smasher. Yeah, we're one-hitting quite a lot of these guys on crit, which is really nice to see. Really like seeing that. Again, just there's a bit too much fall-off damage. What is the range? 5,100. Now, look, compare that 5,100 for a sniper compared to a pistol at 5,000. It's just, the range is really bad, in my opinion. It's quite a trash range. Let's try against the mini-boss. Here we go. It's fire. Look at that. I know other people were shooting, but if you go back and just look at that, when we did that second shot, we did something like 33% damage to that guy. Quite a lot of his health did go with our second shot, which is quite nice. I believe we obviously have crit on that as well. Some weapons like this, where I'm like, it's good, but there's better. I do make, like, you know, water or fire, stuff like that, just so they're better in certain situations. Similar with my Sir Lancelot and Steam Skewer. I think the Steam Skewer is really good, but the Sir Lancelot, in my opinion, beats it a tiny bit, so I did make the steam skewer water, I believe. But again, Super Shredder, I think is really good for beginners. I really think it is a good, if you are just starting out like Stonewood Plankton, try to get the Super Shredder, it'll be fantastic, but it kind of doesn't scale as well at a higher level missions. Imagine if I was in a 4-player now, like a power level, what, 120 plus 4-player, using this, I'd just be overwhelmed at the moment. This fire rate's a bit too slow for my liking. The damage is there, but I don't know. If it was a firestorm, I'd have to retest this another time. Now that's nice, but just imagine if there was so many more enemies on the way. I'm not saying I don't like it, I'm just saying it feels like it just doesn't feel as good in the higher missions as it does in the lower missions, like, from memory anyway. Come on, look at that again. Quite a lot of snipers really one-shot Sploders. I don't have another sniper on me to compare it with. I have a crossbow, but I don't really want to use that. Although it is nature. There we go, just get through all these guys. Again, look at this, it does a decent amount of damage to every enemy. Every single enemy. And they get him out the way. What else have we got? Where are these enemies? And we miss. Ugh. But 5,100 something range, it's just not fantastic for this weapon. Durability is there. I do wish I put a reload speed on it though. Let's try this guy. Nope. What else can we try? Come on, we've only got 10 seconds left. Look at that. You can actually get through. I killed the first one. Look at that. I'm so 50-50 with this weapon. I do like it. I can't say I hate it. It was my first weapon I mained. But it just... There's probably a reason why I stopped using it. Maybe it didn't feel as good in these higher missions, like I've said. Although we have actually had highest combat, so that is a really good sign. So summarising the Super Shredder, I can't really put it into words properly. I like the weapon, it does high damage, it just feels like it's worse in higher level missions. Say if I was, I don't know, power 30 in a Plankton mission, this would be amazing. I think it's the best weapon in the game, but it just feels a lot weaker late game. Quite a lot of weapons actually this happens with, which is quite upsetting. But same with like the Siege Breaker, that was a really good weapon at the start. It just kind of falls off at later stages in the game. But then it does a lot of damage, and again, the magazine size is pretty fine. It's basically a shotgun, so 8 magazine size is really good. The range is not there for a sniper. 5,000 range for a sniper is pretty much nothing. It's gonna be fall off damage after like 5 tiles. It's not great at all. The reload speed is pretty slow as well. If I put the reload speed perk on, yes, it would be faster, but again, it'll be around 3.5 seconds, roughly around there. It's still not fantastic. I do like this weapon. I will use it obviously in firestorms like so, but it's not exactly top of my list of, I don't know, best snipers here. So I am actually going to leave this here. Do let me know what you guys thought of this, and as always, thank you for watching.